students, I'm John, this is Shelby, and we are coming to you from our homes with the help of a little bit of video magic. Today we're actually talking about how you can survive the time with all of your family, and we're calling it the Ridge Students Family Survival Guide. Shelby's going to kick us off with the first tip.
Right now, it feels like a lot has been taken away from us. Instead, we've been given extra time at home with our families. And if we're being honest, that doesn't always feel like a fair trade. Now, it's okay to be sad about all the things that have been missed or taken away from us right now. And one thing that can help us handle all this extra time at home with our families is to be annoyingly thankful. Colossians 3:15 says, "Let the peace that comes from Christ rule in your hearts. For as members of one body, you are called to live in peace. And always be thankful." But in order to have the peace that God wants to give us and to live at peace with those in our house right now, we have to be thankful. We can be thankful for the big things. Having a family and a house to be stuck in together. We can be thankful for the little things. We get to wear sweatpants all the time. This is the first time I've worn jeans in a week, and it's glorious. Go the next step. Say it out loud. I'm thankful for waffles, and I'm thankful for corn dogs, and for frozen strawberries. Tell your family thank you for all of those things. Get out a pack of sticky notes, write on them, and stick them on the things you're thankful for. Maybe you take one and you write,
Shelby,
"Hey Mom."
I like that idea. I'm just so thankful for cars and windshield wipers to keep the rain away. Oh, and I am so thankful for cats. Oh yeah, even cats. I think I'm the most thankful for Shelby's kitchen. Oh yeah, everything in Shelby's kitchen.
To think of creative ways to thank the people in your family for all the different things that maybe you hadn't paid much attention to before. Here's the secret behind being annoyingly thankful. I have a super important secret for you. Bodhi, look at me. Bodhi, I have a super top secret. Really, dude? Yeah, promise me you're gonna keep this, okay? If you're starting to annoy yourself by always looking for things to be thankful for and saying it out loud, then you're halfway to the point that your family can look at you and describe you as someone who is annoyingly thankful.
Always, always assume the best. We love to assume the worst in a situation. When you get a text message, "Hey man, I've been trying to reach you all day. Are you coming?" "Hey man, I've been trying to reach you all day. Are you coming?" Do you even want to do this? Do you even want to do this? Well, it's super considerate just to ask him. Sure. Are you kidding me? Your sibling, most of the time, is not trying to annoy you. They probably just haven't thought about how it's going to affect you. Assuming the best helps you grow stronger together. That mindset's going to stop you from having so many arguments and fights and harsh discussions. Assuming the best means giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. And be honest with yourself. You always want the other person to assume the best of you. Anytime you forget to do something, you always want the person to assume that you didn't mean to forget it. And when they don't, it's just so aggravating. When you assume the worst in a family member, you're doing that thing you don't like. It'll be so helpful for your own heart, your soul, your mind, your sanity, all of that, if you assume the best.
One thing you can do with all of the extra time that you have now is use it to get in the habit of praying for your family every day. Because prayer is powerful. It's not just random words that we say out loud or we say in our heads that go nowhere. What I'm not suggesting, dear God, just make my brother less annoying. Colossians 4:2 says, "Devote yourselves to prayer with an alert mind and thankful heart." God, help me to be more patient with my brother. God, I hope that you help my brother have a good day today. God, could you please just help him to figure out how to do these math problems so that he has time to call his friends. When you pray for others regularly, it starts to change how you see that person. Maybe you started just because all you really care about is that they stop annoying you so much. But over time, prayer is going to change your heart. Over time, you're going to start to look more like Jesus, and you're going to start to care about them the way that he wants us to care about them.
To ask yourself this question: what would a great blank do? What would a great son do? What would a great daughter do? What would a great brother do? What would a great sister do? And ask yourself that question in whatever situation you find yourself in with your family.
What does a great dad do?
A great dad would snuggle with me. I think a great dad would help us all the time. Hey, let's go outside. Pack your backpack and lunch and stuff for school.
What does a great brother or sister do?
A great brother does, I don't know. A great sister plays with me a lot.
Something a great son does.
Plays nicely with their family. A great son would always do his chores. Doesn't disrespect their parents.
She respects her parents, her siblings, and also has fun and takes care of her family.
Jesus says very specifically, those who want to be great among you must be your servant. You're thinking about a decision that you want to make with your family. Or your sibling says something and you're tempted to react a certain way. Your parents ask you to do something, you're tempted to react a certain way. You take a second, you ask yourself, what would a great son do? What would a great daughter do? When you show yourself to be that way, when you're a servant to others, when you lead by example in that way, your family is going to take notice of that. And when they do, maybe they start asking themselves the question, hey, what does a great parent do? That's our family survival guide. Come check out the rest of the conversation all about that by clicking on the Zoom link below. Join us this Sunday at 11:45 a.m. We hope to see you there.